Hello, friends. I'm Dan Foles.
And I'm Brandon Bain.
Welcome to Rubbin' and Grubbin'. Rubbin' is racing.
Grubbin' is
It has to do with
tasting.
NASCAR having the pulse of the American public. We love the flyover, and we love the connection to our nation's military. So last Sunday, this is flying around on Facebook right now. Last Sunday during an NFL game, douchebag commentator Joe Buck and Troy Aikman were caught on a hot mic saying how, quote, military flyovers are a huge waste of taxpayer dollars.
Yeah, well, let me tell you, man. I don't know. I've seen some extremely, extremely cool ones throughout all the NASCAR races I've been to, and that's
you see the Chinook land the pace car?
I mean, man, when you hear the national anthem going, and then at the end of it, you got that flyover, man. It's nothing but goosebumps the whole time. I'm telling you, it is an absolute amazing, amazing feeling. Like I said, I love that about NASCAR. We all stand, national anthem, invocation before the race, prayer before the race. I mean, I think it's an absolutely amazing sport. Then we go out there and we get after it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not a huge political sport. There's not a lot of politics that go on in this sport as far as there is in NBA and NFL and this and that between drivers and ownership of NASCAR Corporation. You don't see this combatant back and forth over money, over TV rights, over this and that. It's just kind of like, hey, man, we're here to race. We get paid to do this. You pay, you're paid to promote us. You know what I mean? Let's do this. Let's work together. And they always do, man. And that's the best thing about NASCAR is, like I said, it doesn't matter. You can walk in there with shirt and shoes, nothing to eat, nothing to drink, anything. And within the first hour, you're going to have food. You're going to have a cold beer in your hand. And somebody's going to go, hey, man, if you need somewhere to stay, you're more than welcome to crash out here, man.
Yep.
Just exactly how it is. Been there, done that. Love the sport, man. Like I said, big shout out to NASCAR and what they do. Keeping it American, man. I love it.
So, for Joe and Troy, there's some things that you probably don't understand about military aviation, just like I don't know how hard it is to get a football to arrive at a point in space exactly when the receiver's fingertips get there. I have no idea what it takes to be a national commentator. But I'm going to tell you, you don't have to use a whole lot of imagination to realize that there are certain things that happen on this planet when the American military needs to go and inject themselves into the situation. And anytime the United States military wants to inject themselves into a situation, it's done according to a plan. And any plan has a schedule. And on that schedule, there will be a time when the military arrives. And that time needs to be freaking like right now. Not late, not early, exactly right. Now, as a Night Stalker, my standards for arriving time on target were plus or minus 30 seconds. But those guys flying those aircraft have to get at the point over that stadium, not plus or minus 30 seconds. They have to get there when the notes of the national anthem are ending. You can't be late. You can't be early. You can't be at the wrong freaking heading. You can't be at the wrong altitude. You got to do your shit just exactly right. You dumbass son of a bitches. How could you possibly say that? Those guys did that spectacularly. And those pilots, by the way, got unbelievably good training. And by the way, the way the training works is, that wasn't a colonel, being trained. That was a lieutenant who just started out. And what you do with a lieutenant is you give him like a milk run, an easy thing to do. We want you to plan, brief, and execute this mission in accordance with a 5-paragraph operations order, and don't freaking screw it up, LT. And they didn't screw it up. They did it perfectly. And for you douche nozzles, Joe and Troy, to make that disparaging remark tells me that you are really not very good Americans. So just get your heads out your butts and apologize. And you can, by the way, also say thank you to the millions of men and women who have provided you a safe life from the day your sorry ass came out your mama until today. They have protected you. Not that I'm pissed off or anything. And by the way, there's a United States Marine over behind that camera who's 6'5". So if you don't like what I'm saying, come and talk to us.
Damn it, man.
Douche nozzles. All right.